stupid thing to do. So the TV show, I knew pretty early on that I was not going to be part of that. I'm about a foot too short and about 20 pounds too heavy. The landscape of failed adaptations of video games is legendary. Video games and movies are two different mediums. For people who expected Halo to be an exact copy minus the shooting part of it, we're not being realistic. So I don't necessarily agree with every plot twist they've decided, but I'm a fan. Certain things I like about it, certain things I don't like about it. I came at it a fan of science fiction, which I am. So I watched it honestly and I was like, yeah, I like it. For me, what holds the whole thing together is that Jen Taylor, who is Cortana, is in it. And that was not always the case in the beginning, but they came to their senses and decided that Jen was Cortana, and she is.
I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Like, all respect to Jen, all respect to my boy here. The show didn't suck because they didn't one-for-one the game. I know some people will say that, but the show sucks because it's okay to take liberties when it comes to an adaptation with a movie or a TV show, especially a movie, because you don't have a lot of time to flesh stuff out. But you had time with this show, and not only that, it's not that you decided to take your own liberties. It's decided you don't want to follow anything to do with the lore. That's the problem. That was the issue. That's it. Like, him taking off his helmet makes no sense. You had to defeat a game on Legendary to get a glimpse of the man's eye. And him just taking off his helmet like it was nothing, that is shocking to me. The fact that he has some weird love interest when there's no reason for that, that's a problem for me. Another thing is the love interest that he has a high seat at the Covenant table. The Covenant, the ones that are equal to space Yahtzees. She has a seat at that table. They view humans as demons. They call him a demon. And you're going to have a demon at the table? How does that make sense? The whole point for their civilization to go to war with the humans is because, hey, we think they're the reasons for all our problems. This is why I say space Yahtzees, you know what I mean? Like, the humans, like, they're the reasons we're kind of in the situation we're in now, and you're going to turn around and say, that was a cool adaptation. No. Everything about it was just bad. And in the ending, it started to pick up a little bit. I thought the Flood storyline was going to be pretty dope, and the Arbiter coming in, I thought that was going to be great. I liked the Arbiter's character. Just for him to get wasted by Chief at the end, it had me gaslighting myself, saying that's not the real Arbiter. There's going to be another Arbiter. There's no way they show us this badass character and take him out like he was... No, they did. They did. This show deserved to be canceled because it decided to take someone who didn't want to play the games, didn't want to go from the books, and say, I'm going to do my own thing with these characters that don't even, like, correlate with the source material at all. And you know what? I'll slap Halo on it. It's okay to take your own liberties. It's okay if everything's not one for one, but at least try to do, like, the key elements, the core things that make them their character stay the same, because when you don't do that, it's just a slap in the face to everyone who want to watch the show, and it's a slap in the face to everyone who wants to get inundated with the Halo lore, because then they go to play the games or read the books and they go, damn, none of this was in the show. So I disagree, but all respect.